Have you sent me a video of your hair? If you've sent me a video of your hair and you're waiting for me to respond to you, or you've replied to my request for you to WhatsApp me, this post is for you. If you're waiting for me and you're not too sure what to do next, just don't do anything. Just wait and I will be in touch. If you have a retightening, postpone it, delay it until you've spoken to me. This post is inspired by somebody who tried to reach me on my WhatsApp and wasn't too sure about what to do next, and so went for their retight, which they shouldn't have gone to their retight. And that's simply because I worry that the damage that I'm seeing, and I'm really traumatized by the damage I'm seeing, it's just that I'm seeing people who have full head of locks when they first started their Sisterlocks. Full head of locks, hairlines going, hair's balding, hair's thinned out, hair's gone. But the edges have gone. It's horrible what I'm seeing. It's too disturbing for me when people start with a full head of hair and then Sisterlocks has depleted their hair and they go for a retight around the time they're inquiring about knotted locks. Please understand that there's only one of me and you can just wait. I know you're worried about your hair dropping. Don't worry about that, because whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. Your locks are being thinned out. Your locks are breaking off. Your scalp is crying. People are talking about the painkillers they take, the agony of sitting in a Sisterlocks chair. Their hair's been brutalized. And yet you allow it to happen again and again and again. I'm seeing so much hair loss from Sisterlocks. I can't even blame the consultants anymore, because you are the ones taking yourself to these seats. You're the one driving yourselves. You're the one taking yourselves to these consultants and they're pulling out your hair. And your family is telling you, your loved ones are telling you, stop. What are you doing? And you carry on. And then you make a statement like, oh yeah, I want my Sisterlocks, but if worse comes to worse, I'll shave it off. Well, if worse comes to worse, how about you just leave your hair alone and then see what happens? How about you just see what happens rather than you being so anxious that you're running to the chair? You guys, you're racing to the chair too quickly. And understand something. If you leave your growth for long, that consultant is used to that 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 5-week retie. They are not going to do your 12-week retie like it's 12-week retie. They're going to do it like it's 6 weeks retie, the same way, pulling it through, because the labor is double what they're used to. They're not used to your growth. They want you to have a grid. They want your locks to be separated. So understand this. It is your responsibility when you carry yourself there. You say, oh, she said this, she said, you're tender-headed. You're allowed to be tender-headed. Tender-headed is a signal. Do not go back to that person. Cancel your appointment. That's the signal. I don't like it. And when your pain is getting worse, hello? If your pain is getting worse, what do you think that is? If your pain is getting worse, your head is telling you, I can't carry on working for you. The follicles are tired. It can't carry on. Your follicles are going to be weak and not going to be able to carry your locks because you are abusing your follicles. You're taking your head to somebody who doesn't know what they're doing or doesn't care. And is used to seeing sparse hair. So they're just doing your hair until you decide I'm going to cut it off. What are you doing? Can you please stop living in fear? Just be patient. I'm here, right? So when you send your video or you want to start the process with Knotted Locs, please just postpone your appointment. Just postpone your appointment, cancel your appointment, because it might be the last time that follicle works for you. That's what I'm afraid of. And I tell you what, when you send me a video and I speed dial you, understand that I answer it, because I don't normally speed dial people, but when I speed dial you, it's to tell you, make sure you don't go again, because you are going to go bald. I am seeing women who I cannot help, because as much as they're fans of the practice that I want to teach you on a one-to-one online, they don't have the hair for me to teach them. They don't have enough locks. I don't want you to become that. Please understand, you could start with a full head of locks and you will be shocked. You'll be shocked at how you end up looking, where your hairline's gone, your edges are back, your strand even changes as a result of that pulling and tugging. So I want you to be able to live with your African texture hair in small size locks in the healthiest way, in the most pleasing way, healing way, gorgeous way, just to celebrate your texture, I beg you, please, just wait for me. I'm coming, and appreciate the fact that I have so many queries. But don't rush to the cost of your follicles and your head. Just be patient with me. So if you are thinking, oh, I'm struggling to get hold of Melissa, watch this video. Watch this video and just be patient and wait for me. Wait for me. And then if I send you the information you don't like what you're reading, fine, go ahead. Because I would like to save your hair as soon as possible.